So how's it going, bosses? Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Now, a few weeks ago, Nick from Gallivant got in touch with me and asked me if he could send me a sample of the new fragrance. This one was released on Wednesday. It's Los Angeles from Gallivant. I'm going to be back in just a second to tell you all about it. So welcome back, you're watching the Luxury Fragrance Boss channel. My name's Scott, of course, I'm the Luxury Fragrance Boss. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, Nick Steward from Gallivant got in touch with me a few weeks ago, asked to send me a sample of the new Gallivant fragrance because he saw that, obviously, he saw a couple of my reviews where I've been reviewing a couple of their fragrances at the Discovery set that I got myself a couple of months ago, really. Well, almost 6 months ago, in fact. I've been working my way through them. I got really, my favourites out of those at the travel set is Brooklyn and also Istanbul as well, which are two phenomenal, beautiful, sort of warm, spicy fragrances, perfect for sort of fall season coming up very, very soon. But so back to Los Angeles. Now, this one here, I'm going to read a little bit from the press release as well that Nick sent me. If you can see Roxy in the picture, it's because it came with a bit of tissue paper. It came really nicely presented, tissue paper, and then also a travel tag as well. And the cats are absolutely loving the tissue paper and the travel tag, so they've been chewing on it. So that's what Roxy's doing as we speak right now. So, as I speak, I guess. So let's read a little bit about what this fragrance is about. I mean, with with all of the Gallivant fragrances, they're all inspired by obviously a city and a certain feel that Nick is looking for, and then he gets a perfumer to create that sort of smell that he's looking for. So for this one, it's with a fragrance, I wanted to evoke a sultry, shimmering Hollywood, homes hanging on to the dry earth hillsides, eucalyptus and clary sage, a breeze from the Pacific Ocean. I wanted to conjure up a whoosh of cars, hot tarmac under the Californian sun, the rubber of limousine wheels cruising along Sunset Boulevard, red towel lights, fruit smoothies and post-gym selfies, tiki bars and pineapple cocktails, neon lights, pink sunsets, dry ice and disco lights. So that was pretty much the inspiration for this fragrance. I really think he's come close. Sorry, I'm forgetting the name of the perfumer. It was the same perfumer that done London, which is a beautiful sort of gin and tonic sort of vibe fragrance, which I really, really love. It sort of really captures like that gin and tonic in an English pub beer garden. Hello, Killian. They're both in here today. So yeah, I mean, what this one really does, let's spray it on my wrist. I mean, I have been to Los Angeles, but it's a very, very long time ago. I'm going back sort of probably 10 or 11 years. But this one really reminds me of the sort of the smell that I get from sort of Ocean Boulevard when I've been in Miami. Obviously, I go to Miami sort of about 3 or 4 times a year, so I'm well aware of what Miami smells like and the sort of vibes. What are you two looking at? These two are mesmerised by something right now. I'm not sure what it is because there's nothing there except a door. So yeah, I mean, what this really does, to me, this is sunset in Miami on Ocean Drive, a mixture of sort of people walking off the beach. So you've got a little bit of suntan lotion in the air. What are you looking at? So suntan lotion in the air, mixture of people sort of dressed up to go out and like colognes and things like that flying through the air, as well as sort of drinks and things like that. So, I mean, he's really done that. And obviously you've got that sort of sweet smell that you get sort of around sunset, just as the temperature's cooling down on like a oceanside sort of resort or something like that. He's really done well in capturing that. It's got some sort of nice sort of floral, fruity notes. It's a little bit of woodiness to it. Definitely a unisex fragrance. It's not one that, and as you can see, Roxy's really enjoying it as well. Yeah, it's definitely a unisex fragrance. Not overly masculine. I'd say probably leans a tiny bit more on the feminine side. I really enjoyed the fragrance. Couple of little issues I have about the fragrance, so I wish it was a little bit stronger. I could smell it throughout the day, but it was quite faint. What are you two up to? It was quite faint though. I could capture it every now and then, but it wasn't sort of very, very strong. It was nice for the first hour to 2 hours. I could smell it really strongly, and it seemed to get a little bit weaker throughout the day. It is a beautiful fragrance, and it does. I mean, when you first spray it on, you sort of get a real sort of, I'd say, sunset vibe. It really sort of takes you to, like I say, somewhere by the beach. Like you got sort of, I think there's some pineapple and grapefruit and stuff like that in there. And it's sort of like the smell of a cocktail on like a hot day, that kind of thing. And then it sort of settles into something a bit more, I'd say a little bit more woodier and a little bit more floral, but not sort of leaning sort of much towards the way of sort of a feminine floral. It's like a unisex floral and woody vibe. Yeah, very, very nice fragrance. It's quite a hard one to describe. As I said, it really reminds me of the smell of Miami. As the sun set in, you got all those different sort of smells in the air, a mixture of people going out and sort of people coming off the beach, suntan lotion and drinks by the beach and stuff like that. But yeah, very, very sort of a very good sort of destination fragrance, I would say. Similar to, I mean, it smells absolutely nothing like Au Cœur du Desert, or maybe somewhere like Eight Bob's Egypt or anything like that. Not somewhere, it smells absolutely nothing like those, but it gives a destination smell. That's the best way that I can really describe this one, but it's a very pleasant fragrance, definitely worth checking out. Now I was watching Mr. Smelly's, Mr. Smelly was talking about this one a couple of days ago. He went to the actual launch of it in London. He was saying this is their 8th one. To my knowledge it's their 7th, because they've got 6 in the Discovery set here. So I would have thought if there was a 7th one, it would have been in that Discovery set, because to my knowledge, this is only the only newest one besides them. So as far as I know, it's 7 fragrances. Definitely worth checking out though. As I said, my favourites, my favourites from the house still are Istanbul. Istanbul. Sorry, I'm going a little bit. A little bit forgetful. Sorry, Istanbul and Brooklyn. And also, if you're looking for sort of nice, fresh, summery vibe, definitely worth checking out London. So, I mean, that's my thoughts on Los Angeles from Gallivant. It's not one that I'll be buying. I'll be definitely heading for one of those other 3. Well-priced fragrances, a nice London-based company as well. Definitely worth checking out. Quite a small house, but yeah, I mean, he really takes his time to make the fragrances. It's a house that I've become quite fond of because it is an English-based company like Clive Christian, and there's obviously Aaron Terence Hughes, and there's a few others sort of popping up. The other one is Tamine as well. So it's great to see these little English houses popping up. I'm really enjoying sort of the renaissance, really, I guess, of perfume making in England, obviously because that's where I'm from. So that's my thoughts there on Los Angeles from Gallivant. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know your favourites from Gallivant. Let me know if you tried from anything from the house as well. Otherwise, your favourite English house. So stick that in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can find me at Luxury Fragrance Boss. That way you can keep up to date with my scent of the day, anything else that these 2 crazy animals are up to. What are you doing, Killian? Don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I'm releasing a new video. Besides that, stay smelling I can't speak today. Stay smelling fantastic. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you so much for watching.